Okay, I have time to do another one of these
Leviathan
this week.
construction stopped.
So,
Attack the mine node.
yes, I'm going to post a win. I don't care. These last couple, I have this habit when I play this game, when I first get on, I generally try to figure out which is the weaker team, and then I get on it. And my idea is that I'm going to be noble, you know. I'm going to try to be the hero in this situation and save the weak team, you know. Well, I'm trying to balance the teams is what I'm trying to do. It just doesn't seem right to me to join the strong team. I should be on the weak team. I think everybody should do that. But there's a downside to that. If you get on the weak team and the team that's weak stays weak and it's really weak, you're gonna lose every match you get into for all night probably. And that's what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks. So I get on here, I join the weak team, and the team I'm on loses every match. Sometimes they win one. This is like the, well, we might have won a couple others besides this, but this is the only one that I thought that really deserved to be posted because there's a bunch of people on it for one thing.
Leviathan construction stopped.
And for another, it's not a bad match. It's pretty dramatic. I guess I should look. I guess I could look more closely at all those losses because probably at least one of those is pretty good also.
Construction. Attack the enemy prime node.
But you know, you get kind of tired of losing all the time, and you want to post a win. That's what. So I think this is like the second or the third Serenity match in this series, and we've lost the one before this terribly. They're about to cap our prime again. Okay, we denied him that time. Well, that's the first hopeful sign right there.
Leviathan construction stopped.
This time, I decided I was going to grab the tank, which I don't usually do, but I wasn't doing too well grabbing the Scorpion to begin with, which is what I used to. Okay, they're going to come after me with the Manta now, but take him out too. Well, if you can take out the Manta, the one that's coming after you with a Juggernaut, that's got to be a good sign. I guess I might as well heal the tank. I could have done that a few seconds early and used some of that Juggernaut on there to help heal the tank, but that's okay. I'm going to get some help with this in a minute. Yeah, that's a little better. And now I figure it's probably trying to drive forward because the red orb is probably getting... No, the red orb, I think.
Is secure.
Yeah, the red orb was busy capping the enemy prime. I waited a little too long to start going forward. Red prime came back up. I got to back up and cover this prime because the red orb will probably be showing up here in a few seconds. Yeah, here he comes. That looks like, or is that ours? Yeah, that's ours. I can never find a good position. I don't know where all the really good positions are. I don't think they really feel like there is a really great position for a lot. I think a lot of times the level designers put some effort into setting things up on purpose so that, you know, no matter where you sit, there's always something you can't see, you know, or so there's no really great, tremendous, perfect position except maybe for the turret up there, which is basically on top of that, on top there, and you pretty much see everything. But then anybody with a sniper rifle can take it out. Oh, and I'm not in a good. Yeah, this is a lousy spot because you can get shot at by that guy, but you can't really return fire. You don't get much time to get out of there either, so you really have to pay attention and amplify a link with this guy. That's the end of that. That's the end of that. That's the end of that Juggernaut. And get into the turret, which is where I need to be. And try to take some of these people out. Oh, he's going to sit behind the tree, and he's about one arrow away from taking me out. I'm going to have to abandon the turret. Didn't lose the turret, though. This is still bad because I got out of it. And the main thing with the turret is you don't want to spend too much time shooting at any one particular person. Yeah, because this is what you're really waiting for, and you don't want to miss it. Managed to get him down that time, but I don't think I killed him. Yeah, he's still up. I'm gonna miss him. Oh, got him that time. And suicide. That's really what you're in the turret for. You don't want to. I try not to spend a whole lot of time shooting. Oh god, here comes another one of these things. Yeah, see there. This is what it's like when you're on the weak team. You just get no slack whatsoever, you know. No matter what you do, no matter where you are, you turn around. Well, turn around, and here comes another challenge, you know, from every side. Now there's a tank coming in. Well, it's not so bad. I mean, we're doing it. And here comes the red orb, you
Attack the
know.
mine node. Blue core is
And they
vulnerable.
capped our prime. Absolutely. I'm gonna get back in the tank again. And I gotta wait and time this so I can hit him.
Leviathan construction stopped.
Okay, we got one more shot and got him that time. Okay.
I have the orb.
Blue core
Yeah.
is secure.
Yeah, no matter what you're doing, no matter which way you look, if you're on the weak team,
I've got the orb.
something's always
Blue
coming
core
up
is
behind you.
vulnerable. Blue core is secure.
That's the way it is. You know, when you're on the strong team, that doesn't happen. When you're on the strong team, it's like you're the one sneaking up on the other guy, no matter what. Even if you're the worst player on the blue team. Yeah, we still haven't lost any.
Grab the
Still haven't
redeemer.
lost anything
Blue
off the
core is
prime.
secure.
And we shot our prime down. Red's trying to build it, but they're not going to build it. It's captured again. However, oh, there's that prime. Just been
Leviathan
shot
construction
down, rather
stopped.
amazingly.
Attack the mine node.
Okay.
Leviathan under construction.
So yeah, this is an unusual match from this series because, like I said, we lost all the ones before this miserable. This time we put on a pretty good fight. I just lost that time. But okay. Yeah, you can't really sit there with that tank for too long because the enemy will come in there and try to take it out because they know it's there. See, this is the first match.
Leviathan construction stopped. Attack the mine node.
Yeah.
Attack the mine node.
And
Blue
got
core
capped
is
again.
vulnerable.
So yeah, definitely this is the weak team. You know,
I have the
why
orb.
is this the weak team? Well, you know, you know what? Nobody really wants to name
Leviathan
names, and
under
I'm not going to
construction.
name names.
Attack the prime node.
Everybody has a theory about it. Who is the weak player? Who is the weak link? Who's the Jonah on this great ship? You know, who knows? I'm not, you know, people accuse each other all day long of being the weak player. You know, I'm
Leviathan
not gonna do
construction
it.
stopped. Leviathan under construction. Attack
Everybody's
the mine
special in
node.
their own unique way. You know.
I have the orb.
Not to mention, oh well. I kind of feel like if I kind of feel like you know, if I can enjoy myself, that's all that matters. You know, I mean, I think it builds character to play through these things, even though you're losing miserably. It does get a little bit. It does get a little bit hard, you know, when you lose constantly and really badly too. But it's all worthwhile when you can get a decent match out of it once in a while. Although
Blue core
I should,
is
you know,
under
again, I
attack.
don't watch these closely enough to know, but there's a good chance that the reason we won this is because somebody joined our team at some point. That's also quite possible. I'd like to think it was just because, for God knows whatever reason, we were just playing a little bit better that time. I had no
Attack
chance of
the
taking
mine
that.
node.
Take it.
There was a bender up on the other side there, and he had two people healing on him, and he was sitting up there in his turret, taking out anything
core
he
is
could. He was
secure.
probably shooting at the tank, but he ended up selling it. Okay, we got our prime for the moment. We've lost 1 point on the car. Well, there you go. There's a man around here somewhere. We can probably wing the orb here. They picked up the orb and managed to cap with it. Winged him with an arrow, but he still managed to
Attack
cap.
the mine node.
And now they'll probably get some damage from the orb. I'm desperately trying to get a shotgun off. Zero chance of that. Well, he got 7 points on us. All right. Well, he's down. And the prime is down. Grab this man and see if we can get a tow going. Probably not. And he didn't latch on, but he's probably still around somewhere. There he is. And we're going to try to get him over to the enemy prime. But he wants to get that armor. Okay, let's get up. Okay, now he's latched on. Well, let's get him up there. And now I'm doing something I always complain about when other people do. I should have took the more direct route because
Blue
we're not
core
quite
is
done.
vulnerable.
Yeah,
Blue core
we're not
is
quite
under
done.
attack.
The prime just went down just before we got to the challenge sparks. Totally failed to run over these guys on foot.
Attack the mine node.
Yeah, that was a pretty horrible situation.
Grab the Redeemer. Blue core is secure.
Got 8 points off the core. It's probably okay. The prime is back up again, or being built anyway. We've got the looks like this. Is that Intercept? What is his name? Inceptor, right? Who I was yelling at on Floodgate. I feel bad about that. I'm sure he's a nice guy. But you know, I'm in the habit of texting suggestions, you know, into the ether during the match.
Attack the mine node.
Those turrets on that Leviathan can shoot you right
Blue
down.
core is under attack.
I'm in the habit of texting suggestions during the match, you know, like on Floodgate I'll typically get on there and I'll say center or flood or whatever, and I'm basically saying that's where I think the orb ought to go. And
Leviathan
Inceptor
under
unfortunately
construction.
takes this personally, you know, because when I see the orb going completely the wrong way and costing us the center or something like that, or costing 20 points off the flood, I'll start putting my suggestions in caps, you know, or putting an exclamation mark at the end of that. Inceptor feels that I guess Inceptor feels that I'm trying too hard to tell him what to do, and he feels like I know what to do with the orb. Well, okay.
Grab your orb.
And you know how it is when you're running the orb in Floodgate. You know, you can disagree with people about where the orb ought to go.
Leviathan under construction.
But I feel pretty strongly about when it's time to go to the flood and when it isn't. I've actually gone as
Blue
far as
core is secure.
to detach from him when he was telling me to the center when I felt I needed to get the flood. Basically told me, you're obsessed.
Leviathan construction
Well,
stopped.
and I just hauled off and said, shut the fuck up. You know? He's a nice guy, you know, but I hate to think.
Leviathan under
I'm sure he's a nice
construction.
guy.
Blue
But
core
you know,
is
it's just, you know,
vulnerable.
you can't help because, you know, I guess it's hard not to take junk personally, but you gotta make the effort. Oh well.
Attack the mine
And
node. Blue core is secure.
yeah, he's one. I gather he's one of these people that plays a lot on the other game types, probably on duel or deathmatch or one of these other game types. Been playing Warfare here lately, and you can see he's really good at deathmatch and all this other type of stuff. But yeah, I'm about to get headshotted here. I never did find out where it was from either. Yeah, there it is, Niagara, Noriega, wherever he was.
Leviathan available.
Jump right back in there and start looking around for him, but I never spotted him. He must have took off because he didn't take another shot at me. There's a bunch of Reds hanging around over there by the levee, which is spawned, so I'm wondering why they don't drive it out here, but I'm sure they will. Oh, here, yeah, that's what I'm waiting for right there, and shot him down again, which is what I'm here for. And I gotta jump out to make sure you don't get it, but we got a Scorpion out here looking out for him. In fact, that Scorpion might have got him. We get right back in the turret. Because the levee's on its way out here, and I gotta try to shoot him down. I don't want to shoot at that turret. That's the turret I want to shoot at. The left-right one. Because that's the one with those miserable shock balls. Okay, he's
Red
out.
core is vulnerable.
It's that left-right turret, the one that shoots out those shock balls. That's what makes the levee fucking dangerous to me, really. If you get in the levee, that's the turret to get into. You can't do a shock combo with a shock ball. Completely
Leviathan
missed
under
this guy like
construction.
3 times.
Red core is secure.
Yeah, I do make an effort with. I try to make an effort with the sniper rifle, but it is hard to hit anything with it. I even went out. I've got this. I've got the DPI setting on this mouse set up to something ridiculously high.
Leviathan construction.
I have to keep
stopped.
the mouse
Leviathan
sensitivity
under
in the game set down to practically
5
nothing to
minutes
compensate
remaining.
for it. So that's supposedly the most accurate mouse setting you can get. But even with that, I have no clue what I'm doing. I have no coordination basically.
Leviathan
My
construction
reflexes don't have that
stopped.
kind of
Leviathan
resolution.
under construction. Attack the mine
I can
node.
pretty much eat with a fork without stabbing myself in the eye, but that's about as good as it gets.
I have the orb.
I was gonna go after the orb, but somebody else has got it. I'm gonna go back there anyway, just in case I have the opportunity to give him a tow, and I did. So I'm gonna help him go over here and take the mine nodes, or not the mine node. It is the mine node.
Leviathan construction stopped.
Yeah, it's both mine. So they don't get the
Leviathan
levy.
under construction. Grab the
Which we
redeemer.
stopped him from doing that, but now we're in danger of losing our prime again. This guy's here. He's going to abandon that bender. And he figures, you can't shoot me from here. Jump down, take his bender, and kill him. He's really good with the bender, too. I was lucky to do that. He probably figured he was going to turn around and kill that bender when I got in it. That was probably a trap. But I managed to get in before he got me. That's one thing. That's what people do, you know. They'll there's this whole guessing game going on. It's second guessing, you know. Like, well, I'll get out of the vehicle and wait for him to get in, and then I'll kill the vehicle when he gets in it. You know, the guy getting in the vehicle, if he's aware of that, then he takes that into consideration. He's like, well, I bet I can get in the vehicle and finish him off before he kills the vehicle. You know.
I have the orb.
That's the whole thing, because you want to... Okay, here we go. This is where we're going to finish it off right
3
here.
minutes
I always have to search around before this is the turret you want to be in, with the shock walls. And just spam them everywhere, and they kind of
Red
form a
core is
shield.
secure. Defend the
Because they do
prime
an ungodly amount of damage, and you don't have to get anywhere near your target to kill it. So it's just a really good it's a really good turret to help defend its vehicle.
Attack the enemy core. Red core is vulnerable.
The other turrets are more or less, some of them are more useful than others. This is the one that definitely needs to be manned if there's anyone in the levy, this is the one that needs to be manned. We're gonna finish him off right here. All we gotta do is sit here and hold the prime with his levy. Which isn't a sure thing either, because it's not unusual at all for a weapon for an orb runner to just walk right in and cap it with the levy sitting right there. It happens all the time.
Red core is under attack. Red core
But yeah, in this
is under
case, there's nothing
Red
to
core
it.
is critical. Red core destroyed.
Yeah. About the only look at that miserable score. That's terrible. Oh well. Maybe I'll go through and post a loss next. I might as well. Try to get one more of these out this week. Have a good